Greetings and welcome back to Cities Skylines and the city of Doverton. Here we are in the university that we built in the last episode. It's looking fantastic, I think. I'm really liking it. Got Chirper with his mortarboard on as a way of celebrating it. Let me pan around. Some of these buildings are just looking really nice. Some great details going on. There. I really like the way it sort of fits in with everything sort of around it with the rest of the city and with these eco sort of skyscrapers in behind. Yeah, here we go. Filled up most of that corner down there with it. Anyway, there's one thing I realised I didn't put in with it, and maybe I should have, and that is some varsity sports. We've got the gymnasiums if you want to keep them active and stuff, but let's get like a football pitch in, or some athletics, and really get a prestigious sort of athletic ability going on, something to put the city on the map. Like Doverton needs to get out there now. People need to know the city. So that's what we're going to do to start off with. We're going to put in some varsity sports. I'm going to be taking a bit of time over because I've not used it, not enjoying the city before. I always build my university, forget about the sports, but this time we're getting it in there. Let's have a look at how the university's doing. It's making a little bit of profit, about £1,000, and we have just over 3,000 students. So yeah, it's nice, looking good. Looking good. Oh, one other thing I will do is I'm really struggling keeping this industrial estate filled up at the moment. Like it's sort of what's it called again? Oh yeah, losing buildings and stuff. So what I might do is I might change this to the Industry 4.0. Again, I don't tend to use this, but it's uses highly educated citizens, and it increases output production, but reduces the number of workplaces. But I'm struggling with getting workers in, and output is always good. And now we've got the university. Hopefully, everyone's going to be highly educated. So let's get that in there, and hopefully now, when that all goes up, that will make us a nice tidy profit, and it'll be not emptying up so much. Anyway, back to this and the sports. What sports options do we have? Oh, we've got to go museum in as well. Oh, there he is, varsity sports. So you have an aquatic centre. What I'm going to do is come over here, along this road here. Just drop them all in, and we can have a look at what they all look like, one next to the other. So we have an aquatic centre, a basketball arena, a track and field stadium, big boy that one, baseball arena, and finally the American football stadium. What a monster that one is. He's going to go, I don't know. Thought there'd be enough room along this road. Maybe we'll go there for now. Okay. Let's take a nice closer look at what we have here. So let's zoom in. We have our aquatic centre first, I think it was. Cool. City arena. Of course I can't click on it. But that's looking nice. Very simple in some ways. Okay. Then we have a basketball arena up here. This is looking a bit more grand. I like the entrance. Yeah, it's looking cool. Looking good. That's an interesting roof design going on there. Like when you're zooming up here, you don't really realise it. Then you come down here, there's all these little ridges going across the back of it. Oh, way down. Oh, we've gone too far. We've gone too far. I'm tripping out again. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, back round we go. Yeah. So that's the basketball. And over here we come to the track and field. You can look down on it to start off with. Look at that. Nice bit of athletics going on there. Got a nice running track, some high jump, pole vault, shot put. The works. Bit of a stadium going on. Yeah, that's looking good. I like the car park in this one. With those trees in there. And then we come across to this one where we have our baseball park. Well, we know which this one is. Oop. There we go. Oh, it's already getting busy, this one. Everyone's coming in. We come around here. I like the look of this one. I mean, baseball is just rounded, isn't it? But over the top. But there we go. That one's looking good. And then all the way back over to this one where we have our American football one. Don't know why we don't have a proper football stadium. But that's a good looking stadium if you come into the side here. Oop, I'm tripping it out again. There we go. Looking inside, we've got one of the top row seats at the moment. I don't know if we come out and have a look at the front. Again, people are pouring in. Don't like how they're accessing the car park. You should come around here. Don't cut across the verge. Have some respect, man. Okay. So there we go. That's all our varsity sports. I think I need to work out which one I want to put in then. Well, I'm not going to do the American football. I think over here, it's going to come into this gap over here. I think the basketball I quite like. We'll start off with a bit of basketball, I think. Track and field will go in somewhere else later on. So over here we can come. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it here for now. What I'm going to do is get this coming off this road here on a side road, but it's not on the main avenue. There we go. Now let's go grab our stadium and bring it over. There we go. Here he is. Oh, it's got busy over here. Is that everyone who's coming to see the... Okay, pop them in over here. There we go. This will all need decorating up in a moment. We'll put a little roundabout on the end over here. 40 is way too big. Have a 15. We'll just upgrade it all. Do this with the trees. And we'll just... Okay, those eagle-eyed viewers among you might have noticed that a few things aren't quite as they were a few seconds ago in the video. That is because this is not a few seconds after recording that. So I had put in this area, as you had seen, I'd done the basketball, I'd done the whole showing off all the varsity stuff and decorated this area, which I've had to, and then I went off and I developed all this area here with a nice bit of tourism on here, and the game crashed after a couple of hours and I had forgotten to save it all day. So I lost about 5 hours of construction time, which I have just gone through. Well, I had a good series of swearing and shouting and getting a bit frustrated. But now, yeah, I've just quickly dropped back in the basketball arena and stuff. I put a few different trees in and stuff, and I think I've managed to get this statue to fit in a little bit better. Put another laboratory in behind here, and I put back at 4.0 over here. Yeah, that's about it really. Just enjoying looking at some of these views. Way right in at that one. Whoop. Can we do flips the whole way around? No, we can't. We can point at the sky. I probably need to turn down the speed of all that going on. Anyway, looks like everyone's crowding around the basketball arena again. When's the first game coming up? On the 20th of the 8th, so quite a way away actually. Anyway, there we are, everyone getting dropped off, everyone running in. And yeah, I'll be back in a bit once I've got the other side going. Okay, starting over here, I'm just going to extend the motorway out and around this way for future expansion. But I'm going to be rushing through all of this very quickly because I've done it all once before. So I'm just going to try and rattle it out because I'll be like, oh, I don't want to have it done. Why did it all go? So we're putting in a motorway intersection here, and I'm just laying out a few guidelines at the end with dirt tracks so we can all connect up, and it's now sort of working out the levels. Anyway, just going to give it a quick boop, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so that's the motorway intersection done. I think it's looking quite nice there. Something a bit different to what I've been doing in the past with the two roundabouts, which should allow the traffic to flow on and off the motorway a lot quicker and into the area. It's nice not just do the usual sort of flyover and slip roads that I usually do. I mean, they are simple, those ones, but they sometimes struggle with high volumes of traffic and stuff. Currently now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and widen up the river a little bit and line it with these key walls to make a nice feature of it, and now remove those sunken trees because no one wants trees left in the water. Coming up here, if I use a couple of dirt tracks and then upgrade it to the 4-lane road with cycle paths, this way when it's upgraded it sort of overlaps a little bit with the footpath on the quay wall, and then if you lower it all down to the same height, it looks like the footpath just merges together with the pavement of, well, the sidewalk if you're American, from the road. Now I think I'm going to go for a bridge across here. It'll open up the other side of the river for more development in the future and allow all sort of travel through and stuff. But it'll also, I think, be quite a nice sort of feature for the area. There's lots of cities and rivers which have sort of famous bridges that go over it, sort of like Brooklyn Bridge or Sydney Harbour Bridge, or even the one in Auckland in New Zealand. I mean, they are all probably a lot more grand than this bridge is. It looks a bit more like a sort of a Southwark Bridge from London or something. But as it goes, I'm sure we could all pick up lots of bridge names for areas or famous cities and stuff around the world. Anyway, the plan now is to just fill out the rest of this area here with lots of roads. And then just connect everything together with lots of footpaths and cycle paths and stuff. So I'll be back in a bit when that's all done. So that's the area, I've done all the roads in it, so there it is, the whole network of roads laid out. Across the other side, on the left hand side of that motorway intersection, you can see that road heading off from that roundabout. I've connected that up to the other side, where I was extending out of the other residential area that I've just been building recently in the university. This is just to allow more travel to get through. Also, I'm putting with the water pipes belonging under the roads and stuff. I don't like putting water pipes under motorways. Like, if there's a problem with the water pipe, that means you have to close the motorway, dig up the motorway, and sort out the water pipes. But if it goes under the normal roads and stuff, then it's a bit more easy for that in real life. So I've put that road in with the water pipes underneath, and now it's just sort of zoning up this area here. It's going to be a lot of high density, but a little bit of low density in that corner over there. Now it's just dropping in all the services. So we've got a large hospital in there. I've got a elder care centre to put a child care centre in. I'm going for some schools. So it's all going to get dropped in here, and then it's going to be pretty much ready to start going in a moment. So now it's a bit of fire coverage, police coverage. I'm going to need some parks in a moment. Oh yeah, back to the schools. So put one of those in. Where's that going to go in? Yeah, one over there. Then we'll put a community centre one in over here, just to mix it up a little bit. We're not tight on budget, and that high school fitted in there perfectly between those footpaths. Like, it was perfect. I'd love to say that I did it deliberately, but it was just a happy accident. So now it's putting parks and stuff in. So a couple of these in. I always like the look of them. And now a few beach volleyball courts in around here. It's got that sort of beachy area behind it, so that'd be nice. And then a skate park in over there. As we've got like this nice quay wall going around here and riverfront area going on, I do want to develop the whole thing sort of as a bit of a tourist area. But now I think it's time just to let this run, let it build up, and I'll be back in a bit when it's loading. So here we go. No, I think at the moment we've got to just connect electricity to it first. Nearly forgot about this, just remembered it. So yeah. Okay, so that's now the area fully done for now. I will come back in the next episode and finish it off with a bit of public transport and some more parks, and sort of really getting the touristy aspect of it filled out. I know today's been a bit of a frustrating episode for me, with everything being lost, and I'm still behind where it was when it crashed and I lost everything. But I'm going to be saving that for the next episode, because I'm going to be ending it, I think, here as this one fills out. I know it's a lot shorter than my usual video. Yeah, it would have been longer, but I sort of hammered through the rebuilding of this section pretty quickly. So yeah, next episode I will finish off this area with making it more touristy, some public transport and stuff. Yeah, sorry about the microphone as well. It seems incredibly echoey at the moment. I don't know why that is. I'll see if I can get that sorted for the next one. Oh yeah, I've been trying to do lots of quick playthroughs while I rebuild this, with speaking over it. And yeah, the sound quality has just been dreadful, so well done for making it this far if you are watching it. But anyway, until next time, I have been your mayor once again. Stay safe. Ciao.